Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I am just doing a bit of kind of planning or sorting out the thing that we got set up last episode. I'm not super excited about the way I have the OR dictionary filter, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and I think we'll keep the OR dictionary filters that we have on there, so it'll only do like the main ORs that we want to send through. That's good. It's all the byproducts and stuff that I'm trying to kind of figure out how I want to handle that. And one thing we do need is the pulverizer. Is it pulverizer? Yeah, we need another one of that. I do want to get one here. So basically you're going to put the ore in and it will fully process it down. But I'm thinking I'm going to do some chests, I think we'll do, and then I will go from there. Also, random kind of observation. I've been making some flux capacitors, so we have a bit of a bigger buffer. I am going to sort out power as well. I'm going to craft up, I think, maybe 2 more of those. But I was kind of curious, like, okay, so let me pull these out. And yeah, so this one is filling up. If I throw these in here, this one starts filling up. And this one stops. So, like, I'm kind of curious how does that figure out? Is that... So, like, I'm just kind of curious, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see, is this is like farther away, but it's getting filled up before? Is it, and the other thing, like, here, watch this. So that's filling up. Did I? Right, yeah, that's filling up. If we, like, put it over here, that one's filling up. And that one stopped. So it's obviously, I mean, that's even farther away. So it can't be, like distance. It has to be, is it, like, this is EV, this fills up priority? Is that kind of how that works? I really don't know. I'm just kind of curious how that decides. My guess is it's something like a priority, like EV is a higher tier than HV, so that fills up, but I don't know. Anyway, just thought I would show that and see if anyone knows why. So I'm just going to craft up some steel chests, I think, and at least start getting the items out of the machines here, because I don't like them backing up and stuff getting voided. I definitely don't like that, because I think it is voiding on the pulverizer. Like, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of awkward doing that. I think like that would be fine. So I'm kind of thinking like that, maybe. Man, I need to go. You guys are so annoyed. I don't need you anymore. Do I? Wait, do I need them anymore? I may actually need them. Maybe I shouldn't kill the sheep. I may need them full wool. Although there is the, no, just kidding. Spider gets a string, which gets its wool. Sorry, buddy. You're just too annoying. Oh, I had a gate there. Alright, that was just driving me nuts. All right, so now that we've slaughtered some wildlife or domesticated animals, let's do this. So I'm thinking this is what I'll do, and then I got to figure out what we want to do. I think the packager. I think we'll set up a packager as well to deal with the tiny dusts. All right, I'm just going to keep these separate so I can kind of see what we're working with here. That'll make this easier. Although I'm just realizing that this is going to pull out. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Let's try this. Fortunately, I already processed all the tungstate, so I can't run the tungstate through. We'll have to do bauxite again. Is it going to pull out, I think the crushed or whatever that we're going to send through. So we need crushed from this. I think that'll send it faster than, yeah, so that pulls that out. I'm just kind of curious if, like, yeah, I think that, yeah. All right, I guess that works. And then I need the universal pulverizer over there, I think. But yeah, I need to, before we get into that, I do need to get some more numismatic dynamos, I think. Also, I think I want to, I don't need that. I already made a recipe for it. I think I want to, yeah, I just kind of need to manually do some of this. Maybe a couple of these things we can probably set up, but yeah, those furnaces, yeah, not gonna happen because those things are just, what is it, eight recipes or something like that. I don't know, maybe, should we? I mean, patterns aren't an issue, and we're kind of getting to the point where these really aren't an issue either. Maybe I'll just do everything. Maybe I'll do recipes for everything. Because we may be crafting up a whole bunch of these a little later. But man, some of this stuff is a bit annoying. I think what I'm also going to do is we're going to put this underneath. So instead of having cables all over craziness, I think I'm going to put them down under the floor to kind of hide them a bit. The kind of issue, unfortunately, I can't hide all the cabling because the way I have this kind of set up is, well, this one we can. Yeah, because I like having the Gregtech cables underneath. So like, for example, over here, it goes in the top and then out the bottom. I can't hook this up. I could put it underneath, but then I can't really see it. So I have like, I like being able to just mouse over and be like, okay, so this is this full, that's that full. If I have it kind of hidden underneath, I won't be able to see it. But all right, let me get some stuff here. I need to get the pulverizer as well. And that will just go directly into the system. After the thermal centrifuge, that gets pulverized down and that goes, I think, directly into the A system, I think. That's not what I want to look at. The centrifuge, like bauxite. Here. This. Yeah, so this isn't going to get us, I don't think this will get us any of the small dust, so that can just go directly into the A system, I think. All right, let me do some crafting up here. This is going to take a little while, and we'll come back. All right, we are back, and I've done a whole bunch of crafting up. As we can see, I've added some recipes. I added the conversion kits. I added up all the different furnaces and all sorts of stuff. So a bunch of different crafting here. And you might notice a lot of the cabling is finally gone. I have put it underneath. And I realized I wasn't outputting enough. I wasn't outputting enough power. So that was one of the other reasons these were having a hard time charging up, because these only output 8,000, which is only 1 amp of EV. So I've gone ahead and replaced them all with the end steel. It's totally pointless, but I like it, just so I can look at them really quick and see. I am trying to empty this out, but it's going to be a little while because I want to move these down. So I just don't want to have all these in the A system. Yeah, so I've turned that off, and then once that empties, I'll move it underneath. I have also just come up from behind on this one, and we use the Ender IO ME conduits there to that. I really don't like how it does like that, but oh well, not the end of the world. And I have also down here crafted up a buffer, a capacitor buffer. Unfortunately, I forgot to hold the stuff in my hand. So second time I've done this that I forgot to put that in my hand. I just used the A system to do it. So maybe one of these days I'll finally get around to doing it. But I have gone ahead and made 2 more. Just noticing, did those wrong. Go. We need to add the conversion kits. And then one of those, and 4 of those. There we go. That should, yep, there it is. Just going to take a second to speed up, but it'll eventually fill with diamonds. Man, I love this. I love this this thing. Stops you from wasting too many diamonds, but all right, there we go. That is slowly filling up. But obviously we're outputting quite a bit. We're probably filling up buffers and stuff like that around the base. But I figured why not have a bit of a buffer. I'm going to craft up more of these and have an even bigger buffer, I think. I think it's filling up the HV one, is it? I can't remember. Maybe this one? Oh, where's all that power going? I'm actually a bit surprised that much power is coming out of it. I mean, this is like, what, 2,000? I don't have anything running either. That's surprising, is it? No, that one's... I have no idea. Anyway, oh, I think it's filling up. Is it filling up this? It might have been filling... I have no idea. That's actually a bit surprising. Like, why is this dropping if these aren't even at full? Oh, I know. I probably need to replace those. I probably can't output enough. Of course. What am I talking about? It was just the same issue I was just dealing with. Oh boy. Yeah, so those conduits can only 8,000. So of course there's 4. So now they can only do they can only do 2 each. Duh. But thankfully this stuff is relatively easy to craft up now. But anyway, that is a lot of stuff. I do feel like the base is looking a bit cleaner. It's still craziness over here, but For the most part, I think I'm feeling like we're doing, the base is looking a lot cleaner. Just getting rid of all those power cables. And, right, so I think we need to, let me just replace these and then we'll move on finally. There we go. Insert. I'm just gonna leave those. And there we go. That is increasing, and there we go. Now we're doing 16,000. That's gonna bug me. Let me just do it. So last episode we got the tungsten, and I think we need to get some. Let's see. All right, I had that going. I was having a bit of an issue with the tiny piles. It was putting the tiny piles in there. So I do need, might as well put that in there while I am remembering an ore dictionary. I just want the, what are they called again? And I'm back to this. I just said we were going to move on, and then I'm back to this again. Crushed centrifuge. And since it's on that. So crushed. Is it? I think it's. I guess we probably don't need to put the whole thing, but it is capital. I'm pretty sure you have to. Capitals are important. So that shouldn't output. Yeah, nice. And that, there we go. All right. I will figure this stuff out as well. So, so that ended up in there. It's a bit surprising. My one right. This is slower than this, so that's going to be a problem. All right, but I will worry about that later. So let me throw this on now. Get that going again. Because we need tungsten. And let's get some tungsten steel. Yes. So that just needs the one. And I'm pretty sure, let's do a recipe here. It's a bit annoying because all those things pop up. No, that's not what I want. Because I'm just gonna ignore the mid step. That's right. So steel. Nope. One regular steel and one tungsten, right? Yeah. So this should work. Yep, there it goes. All right. And I also moved the. This is the energy hatch here. The CEF is underneath. I'm gonna go and see if it doesn't, if I don't miss seeing the the battery buffers. It's a bit weird. I can't look at it. I like seeing it, you know, how full they are and everything's working. But if I don't miss it, then I'll probably end up dropping these underneath. So there is that. Man, I still haven't. I really wish they had the. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, yeah. I wish they had the ore dictionary, the things. Can we use? I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to put those unless I. Nah, I'm not gonna. We'll just add them to the thing and not worry about it. I do want to heal up a little bit so I don't die, because that is pretty bad. Or they should just add a item that lets you hold hot ingots. So I think that will be the tungsten steel. There we go. To-do. Come on. There it goes. So there is that. So that opens up a few things. Slice and splice. Let me turn off those. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we have a need for that yet. There is an experience obelisk, a soul binder. There is that. I'm kind of curious why that is locked behind that angel ring. It's locked behind those, which may be why it's... Yeah, that's probably why it's locked behind that. I don't really have a need for flying. I haven't left the base in about, what, 40 episodes? So, yeah. I guess the next thing is Tungsten Coils, to be honest. And that'll let us get Signalum, to let us upgrade those, and that pushes us towards IV. And there's also Tungsten Carbide. How do we make this? This is just carbon and tungsten. Should we... I guess we could... Did I put... I did put the tungsten in there. Oh, let's do... Yes, this recipe. Instead of having that, we'll do... I mean, I guess I could do... If I really wanted to, I could just do this to this recipe and then this recipe to the other one and just put an interface. That would probably be the easiest. If I just had an interface on there. It's the same amount. And I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'll probably just do that, to be honest. Instead of having... I don't know. Let's not... I'm not going to worry about it right this second. So... Yeah, we're going to need the tungsten carbide, though, it looks like. So if we do that, and then... Let me fix this, and we'll get some... Let me throw this in there. Tungsten... Do I not have a recipe? I thought I had a recipe for tungsten. Apparently I don't. Yet. Yeah, let me get a couple of this fixed up here and we'll come back. Alright, we are back and I've done a couple things here and I was gonna kind of move on, but I realized this is kind of important, trying to get all this ore processing set up. So I think we're gonna spend some more time on it. It's like 2 days of kind of this, so hopefully it's not too boring. But yeah, like I said, this is getting these like process chains are just so important here. And I think I'm also going to do a fluid extractor. I'll just get that crafting up so we can see how convenient it is just having that all. Ooh, I just realized that's not what I want. I want that to use the nano circuits. So I do need to change all those. I just gotta keep an eye on that. I'm not gonna do it. I kind of just do it as needed. Yeah. So let's do the cheaper circuits. Unfortunately, it probably crafted some of them up. Oh well. I do want the fluid extractor because I am going to There we go. I'm going to use that for just temporarily for oil, and we'll extract the... It's not a fluid extractor. What am I talking about? It's an electrolyzer. Oh, well. I'm sure we'll use a fluid extractor at some point. I'm not going to worry about it this second. But I've gone ahead and crafted up this packager because we need to deal with these tiny dusts that we're getting. As we can see, tons and tons of tiny little dusts. So we need to get that taken care of. But I've also doing something a little... I've run into a bit of an issue. I need more. I don't have enough room, so I'm going to have to fix this. But as a temporary measure, I'm going to see... I think this will work. I need a fluid and an item going into the top of that. So extract, fluid, insert, extract, always active, insert. I'm going to change that to a different color just in case. I don't want it to get mixed up with that. But yeah, so I'm going to do, I need hydrogen. The problem is I'm getting oxygen, so I have to remove the oxygen as well. And I need to get the stuff into the A system. So I need like 4 sides. And I think you can do the front with some trickery, but I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. So basically, I'm just going to do this, and I think this will work. Let pull in. Keep doing that. Keep changing the wrong color. That should be pulling in, right? No? Extract? Can you not pull from the bottom? Tungstate? Tungsten. Wrong thing. Whoops. Helps if I actually put the right thing in there. Tungstate. Alright. But yeah, this is just gonna put the hydrogen and the tungstate in the top, so I can process this all. So I can just throw all this stuff over here and not have to worry about it. Not tungsten, tungstate. Now that, yes. All right. So there we go. Now that's running, and throw that on there. I think that's going up, right? Yes, that's going up. So it's putting in there, doing that. I also need... I got a bunch of this. Let's... Well, white. Oh. Is that gonna... Oh, wait, that's not gonna work, is it? Just kidding. That's not gonna work because I have an OR dictionary filter on the top and it's one way. Of course. Yeah, that one-way filter thing, those OR dictionary filters are a bit of a pain. All right, but what I'm thinking, we got small dust over there. I have this here. We have a robot arm. Insert. Supply exact. So we want 9. I'm gonna throw an OR dictionary filter in there. What is it? Tiny pile, I think. Dust tiny. Wasn't close. Dust tiny. Is that capital? Yes. All right, dust tiny. Go in there. Import supply exact whitelist. So I'm going to change this to red. Turn that off. Insert. And try this again. Red. Extract. Always active. That doesn't seem to be doing what I wanted it to do. Yeah, I wonder if it needs to be like, does this messing it up? Does it need to be, I have an idea. I feel like the conduits and the robot arm are not, yeah, so that's like not working. How about we throw a chest there. Will that work? We'll just do a regular chest. I was doing the, I can always switch it out. I was doing the steel ones just so they looked similar. Also, interface. So say if we put this here. Red, insert. That should be pulling out. I'm just realizing that's gonna pull in. Yeah. All right. That's not gonna work. But that did work. See, it didn't pull in the thing. It's only gonna pull in if we have a thing of 9. So that's what we need to work. That is perfect. Problem though is getting only tiny dust in there with this. There is, all right, I just there is a advanced filter, and I'm pretty sure they have OR dictionary on them. But ironically, we need a slice and dice to get it, which we actually no, we don't. I thought this required a slice and dice. Slice and splice. Apparently there is 2 ways to get that, and it doesn't require a slice and splice. Although, yeah, these things are, these dusts. Actually, that's not. Anyway, yeah, that's actually not that bad. Maybe I'll craft one up and we'll test this, and then we'll see for the beginning of the next episode. I think there is, isn't there like an OR dictionary filter on that? Maybe we can set that so it only pulls the tiny piles. Yeah, and then, or actually, since we'll turn that off. We'll do this one. That's what we'll do. Effective. Is that? There we go. There we go, and that's pulling it in. Perfect. All right, and then we can just have this auto export in the system. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Still a little tweaks here to do this. Get this sorted out, but for the most part, this is pretty much sorted this out. I do need to deal with the stone dust. So I'll probably do import buses and stone dust into a quantum chest is what I'm thinking. But let's just go ahead and throw this on here. Don't show because we're never gonna have it show. We almost ran out of cables too. And that should put that into, yeah, there we go. It goes into the ACES. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing I'm a little worried about, and I don't know if this is gonna happen, what happens if like we end up with like that? And like it gets clogged up. I don't know if that is actually gonna happen. Unless I have a whole bunch of different things, but I think for now, I'm pretty happy with that. I am going to have to figure that out, though. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we need to continue working towards these. I need to get tungsten coils so we can get some, I think aluminum is kind of the gate here for the circuits that we're going to need. And I haven't looked at this recipe. I'm a little worried, too. I think we do need... We can actually do those. Actually, that's not as expensive as I thought it would be. But yeah, aluminum is kind of the gate there. But we'll get into that more next episode and see if we can progress a bit. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.